Hello, you guys. So, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Now, I already know that in that private video that I already showed you guys the yokai pictures and told you guys a little bit about it. But ever since that, I had I wasn't really into yokai yet until during the summer of 2021. And I think it was around it was like when I was moved in for about a week. I would say July 10th, 2021. Ever since right after I moved in here the day before July. I mean the day before 4th of July is what I'm saying, July 3rd. But um what was I about to say? Um hang on. So when me and Andrew were talking about these yokai characters, I was thinking of blowing up heads, like a yokai that can blow up heads, and like a reference from The Boys, where I think it's called The Boys. There's this lady, female character that I forgot her name is, but she blows up people's heads. But now I did not watch the third season of The Boys. I did not. I only watched two seasons of it. I only watched two seasons of it. But how is there more seasons after the third? Well, no. Sorry, guys. I have. I'm gonna go ahead and look it up, and I'm gonna pause the video. Sorry, I realized I have another phone, and I'm filming on my phone, so I'm gonna go and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry guys if I had paused it a little too soon. Like if I paused before I was finished talking, I was like, I'm gonna be right back. Yeah. But it says that they already made 3 seasons. The third season was the one I did not watch, like what I said before, and it in Google it says season 4 isn't going to be premiering anytime soon. So, The Boys has finally finished filming. Karl Urban mentioned in an interview that Collider that they expected to start filming in late 2022, officially around the end of August. So, okay, so season 4 is the last one. Is the last series. I mean, the last season. Well, it is a series, of course, but season 4 is a series. It still counts as a series. Yeah, there's a notification, but it still counts as a series, of course, because, well, wait, why am I saying because? But it's, but it's going to be the last season to be released, and the series is going to end soon. But they finished the series. They ended the series by finished acting, but they did not end the series by releasing it. Of course, you guys know that, but of course, you guys know what I'm saying. But But um anyway, about the yokai story, that Abomadeus, that one that I decided, like, Andrew had decided to call it Abomadeus because they were taken. There were some that were already taken, and especially the name from Gumball, where that bomb head guy, and I forgot that bonehead character in Gumball, but I mean, the Amazing World of Gumball is what I'm talking about. But the that series had ended, the Amazing World of Gumball, in 2019, I believe. But I can't look up everything in this video because I have to talk about this story. So he blows up people's heads, and yeah. So I decided to make we were talking about Bloody Mary, and if it wasn't for Bloody Mary, I would have never told him about the history stories about Queen Elizabeth I, Mary Stuart, and Bloody Mary. But first, it's actually, what I'm saying is backwards. I actually said Bloody Mary story first, then Mary Stuart story, and then Elizabeth I story. Well, technically, it was kind of mixed, but I only mostly talked about Elizabeth's story after Mary Queen of Scots was executed, during her 16 years of outliving Mary Stuart. So, Andrew has these two forms of Bloody Mary. Well, instead of Bloody Mary 3 times, you say her name 5 times. But instead of Bloody Mary, it's Gory Laurie. Gory Laurie is the first evolution, and it's that mirror. And, you say it 5 times, and, I'd say she's in the mirror, she's stuck in the mirror, but Scary Mary is the final evolution. She's out of the mirror, but not completely. She doesn't have her legs, like the other Mary not having her head. But this is Mary Tudor we're talking about. She comes out of the mirror, but most of her comes out of the mirror, and she's like a soul, and she sucks souls in. And Andrew says that, you mean that she sucks people's souls in, like when she burns people on a stake? And I lied to him by saying yes, because I thought that would be more interesting to talk about. I lied to him that because he was saying that it would suck, that it would be boring. Especially when I told him about blood poisoning, and blood poisoning is actually sepsis, but I lied to him about saying that Mary Stuart's son, James the future James I of England after Elizabeth dies, but James VI of Scotland, actually poisoned Elizabeth I with poison, and causing her to cry blood out of her mouth, every hole in her body crying out. And, like, every hole in her body is blood coming out of her. Every hole in her body is blood coming out. So, yeah, that was my stomach growling, but anyway. And about Mary Stuart, which, remember, I talked about it's Beatrice. Oh, yeah, we also call her Beheaded Beatrice. But, Mary Stuart, what we talk about, or Beatrice Stuart, let's go with that, because it's these made-up yokai characters, and they're from another dimension, not our dimension. These are the other historical, these historical characters are from another dimension, of course, so, what I'm about to say is that, I told Andrew about the botched execution of Mary Stuart, and Andrew was like saying, "Oh no, we're not gonna do it like how she was beheaded. We're gonna give her one stroke of the axe." And I was like, "Okay, let's do that." And I was actually fine with that, because I do not like sometimes I do not like these annoying accuracies that people use, and I'm so glad that I do not have to add in the accuracy of Beatrice Stuart getting beheaded with 3 attempts from the axe. It is one stroke, and that series is most likely never gonna happen by us doing the animation, but I cannot really come up with a story about that, since there's not a lot of ideas I can come up with that, but you guys know the story about them being alive, but not them as yokai, mostly, but you guys and me can always think about that in our heads, and we can go ahead and see it in heaven as well. So, they're still doing stuff off camera. Those yokai characters are doing stuff off camera, even when I'm not showing you guys it. I'm still picturing that they're doing stuff off camera, and especially you guys picturing what they're doing off camera. But it has to be the same thing that they're doing, not different things that you guys are thinking what they're doing. Well, they're doing different stuff in their life, but one each different thing in their life, not multiple different things of what they would do, but same things like what I think what they're doing. Like, cause I'm the one that comes up with the ideas, but just because I come up with the ideas does not mean I confirm. Does not mean that I'm the only person that confirms it canon. And especially Andrew, that he's also not the only one that confirms it canon since he helped me with it. You guys can confirm it canon as well, but I must warn you about this. Do not confirm it as non-canon, alright? Do not confirm it as non-canon. It is canon, no matter what, okay? So, yeah. And, I already told you about some of the stuff, like I said before, in that private video. So, oh, once again, go to that link, and go to one of those two links in that, video that I did. The one that says something like 2 links. Hold on, wait a minute. I know that I'm looking at something else, but I'm finished talking about the yokai stories so far, but because I will possibly talk more about it a lot later. I mean, possibly a lot than little, is what I'm saying. A lot more to say than little to... Possibly a lot more to say about it than little more to say about that, is what I'm saying. But sending 2 links is the title of that video. Just go to that link, and you will see that. And you will watch that video. So anyways, that is it for this video, and see you later.